Snohomish County is the second most flood-prone county in Washington. Since 1962, 18 floods have been declared presidential disasters. With 5 major rivers and thousands of properties at risk, flood management is critical to keeping our community safe. More than 15,000 homes and 200 miles of county roads lie in flood-prone areas. If your property is in a 100-year floodplain, there's a 26% chance of flooding during a 30-year mortgage. Understanding your risk is the first step to protection. Surface Water Management operates a sophisticated network of rain and river flow gauges, providing real-time data 24/7. During flood emergencies, this information supports state and federal agencies, diking districts, and county departments. The public can access this system anytime to monitor conditions and make informed decisions. There is also an option to sign up for texts or emails when a gauge reaches a predetermined flood phase.
The public can use the real-time information to prepare for flood conditions, to know in advance if the rivers are rising in their area, whether that'll impact their private property or the surrounding roads or businesses, so that they can prepare for that. We know of farmers that will rely on this information because it's a big strategic operation to move animals off of a farm. And so they need early enough information and hopefully accurate enough information in the forecast that they can make decisions to either hold things down in place or get their animals out to a safer place.
We don't just monitor floods, we solve drainage problems. Snohomish County Surface Water Management works to keep your roads safe and passable by proactively managing stormwater systems, drainage infrastructure, and roadside ditches that help prevent flooding on county roads. We construct projects to address chronic flooding caused by system deficiencies and replace failing culverts under county roads.
One of the things we do is restoration projects that spread out water and slow it down, because if you do that upstream, everyone downstream is benefiting from that. So we can pull back levees and give the river more room to move around, as well as kind of set up habitat features that also slow water down, like wood and marsh habitat.
It's super important to the designs to be mindful of the natural systems. Ironically, the better designs are incorporating natural system elements because they just work better. The less we make them very non-natural, concrete line it, asphalt, or hard pipes, it doesn't work as well in the long run for our ecosystems. And so the idea of folding in elements of natural systems and making things more mimic the natural environment oddly makes it the system more resilient. We see less flooding as we design river restoration projects that interestingly make the river more natural, returning it to its original configurations or encouraging it to behave in a more natural way, flood out into its floodplains more in a traditional way. And then interestingly, then the flood risks go down. Big storms come through and the river rises up and then can spill out into the overbanks and into the floodplain, and then work its way through trees and vegetation, slow down.
We're already concerned about the river not being able to handle the volume and energy of water it has right now. We expect to have a 30% increase in peak winter flows in the future being 2080, so not as far in the future as we'd like to think.
We're developing updated flood plans for the Snohomish and Stillaguamish rivers and fostering integrated floodplain management across departments. The goal is to balance flood reduction with farmland protection and habitat restoration, creating resilient solutions that serve multiple needs.